Yeah. Now we're rolling. Damage Plan MMA podcast. I am Jason. As always, my co-host, the voice of MMA in Utah, Mr. Zack Partridge. How you doing, sir?
What up, dog?
Dude, we got another Fighter Spotlight interview today, and it's actually both of your guys' fight week.
It is fight week.
Mr. Jarome, The-Hatchet Hatch, welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Good to have you back. So you guys both
How's
have a
everything
fight.
been going?
It's been going good, man.
Good, brother.
Good. You got a fight this week too?
Yes, sir. I'm the main event for Still Fist Saturday night.
Damn straight you are.
Right there.
No, that's good,
Right
man.
there. 170 AMI title fight. It'll be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Right. Oh, good deal, man. Hell yeah.
Hey,
This is gonna go through this time, right?
Yeah.
It's going.
I'm not. I told him, that dude. That's why I took some time off too. I wanted to see a couple fights happen and make sure they're really gonna happen. I don't have the balls
Yeah,
like
right?
you guys signing up to be on the first card back and all that.
Yeah, why not?
So I can see it. Yeah, but it's time. I've had 17 long months away from the cage, and I'm amped up and ready to go.
Damn. Well, good.
So, Jarome, I've actually in person seen your opponent this weekend fight at UFC 222. I was there. I watched him fight Mike Pyle.
Interesting.
Mike Pyle.
Yeah.
Huh. That's more than I've seen him fight then, so that's good.
He did all right. So what do you do? What you got a big fight this weekend against UFC vet Zack, Ottawa. What do you know about him?
I know he's a wrestler, I guess, and a jiu-jitsu guy. I guess he owns his own gym. I know he's fought in the UFC, I think 8 times. I think he's 4-4. And he's trying to make his way back. So,
right.
that's really all I know, man. I mean, obviously, if he's made it there, he's credible somewhere. So, nothing.
Yeah,
thanks, baby. She just wrote me. So, but no, yeah, I don't know much about him, man, because like I say, when I start looking into people and doing all that, I don't like watching many people on their shit. That's my coach's job, you know what I mean? So I fight my fight. So if not, then I don't like to fight in defense. So that's just kind of my philosophy on it. You know, if I go out there wondering if he's gonna throw a right or just, you know, which I already know he's gonna take me down. Everybody fucking does. So I ain't worried about that. You know, I've been really training a lot on the takedowns and wrestling and you know, the jiu-jitsu stuff. So which I've always kind of been in tune with. And like I said, you know, I posted this thing. I mean, I've submitted some class dudes anyway. You know what I mean? Some first class. So we'll see.
Hey,
I'm not afraid to go to the ground, but
I was the first one on your post to pick submission. So when you win by submission, You remember who called it first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, it's funny. Everybody's like, "Oh, submission, we're gonna go out." I'm like, "Yeah, look up a little more, buddy. It's already been called."
Yeah, already been called. Called it. Got on there. I got on there quick on that one. So what's camp been like for this fight? Because you just fought not that long ago. You just fought at the Maverick Center.
Yeah. You know, that one was kind of you know, every little loss I have or whatever that goes, I learn from it, and that one I learned from. You know, and more. You know, there's a lot of things that I could say about that, but that's in the past. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's definitely one that I beat him 10 times. You know, 9 times out of 10. So I guess he just got that one. But no, man, this camp just been staying in the gym, staying active, making sure the cardio's up, still working that cardio, and doing the boxing. And I've flown my coach out here. He's actually out here now again for the second time. I've been making trips up not only to see my girl, but also to get some training in. You know, try to kill a couple birds with the stone. So that's really it, man. It's been good to actually get in and do like the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling with, you know, the high class guys that got over a 4.7 anyway. And I mean, as you guys know, I mean, Shane Stoneman boxing, man, he's got his shit tight. So there ain't.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He's like,
I mean, everybody is going around.
He's sneakily becoming one of the most well-known boxing and striking coaches in the state.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh yeah. Yep. And that's just the word of mouth, man. And his shit that he does actually works. Like he's boxed, he's been there, he knows what works, he knows what doesn't. Not saying a lot of coaches don't and stuff, but he's lived it, and he's still in there. Even when we're training, man, he's right there running with me and pushing me and, everything else. So, and while I'm gone, he's writing exercises and little camp stuff down saying, hey, I need you to do this. And, even some of them like, son of a bitch, man. But then I got my kids, they're right there pushing me. Come on, Dad, come on. So I don't know what better motivation you can have other than, that. So
yeah, your kids aren't shy, that's for sure.
Yeah, right.
So specifically, not to like, I know we're looking forward and stuff, and not to hand on it. What did you learn specifically from that last fight?
Well, I mean, really, I could have went in and done things way different. I felt like he stood there in the fetal position the whole time and tried to block, and I could have went in, I could have took him down, could have worked the points, could have grounded out to where I wasn't trying to constantly throw, and and just anticipating some things that wasn't going to get thrown that did. Like I said, he didn't throw anything that hurt. Yeah, it was just kind of pitter patter. It wasn't anything at all, and that's why I was kind of upset with the stoppage, because I've never been stopped in a fight, and so it was like, what the hell, But and I blew my nose after the second round, which I knew I shouldn't have did, and of course that eye pops out, and I'm like. Even right after, I'm like, oh, shit. I've been there, you know what I mean? I'm no rookie to it. He ain't getting no cherry that way. But, yeah, I mean, just making sure that I'm going smart. And, I mean, my gas tank is better than it ever has been.
Good.
Both with not only the grappling, but, the total cardio and the package of which it's a lot different if you're throwing punches versus grappling versus running. I mean, people say your cardio is good, but, I mean, it's a totally different type of cardio for anybody that's fought.
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely.
But I've been working everything, all the way around. So it's been good, man.
Good.
But yeah, that way I know that, I'm not gonna go in there and continue to try implementing a plan. If it's not working, I'll wear them down a little more to move and still come around to that plan in the end.
Yeah.
So, nice.
There we go.
So I heard submission from Jason, and we know you're capable of it. But Zack Ottawa, I mean, I've like I said, I've seen him in person. I've watched him. He has no hesitation to stand and bang, which is, I mean, that's you, right? I mean, that's gonna feed right into your wheelhouse, man.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't. They all do, they all say that. He'll probably come out and try it until he gets clipped, and then he'll try to take me down and try to kindle just like everybody else. So. Like I said, I mean, last guy, he just stood there in the fetal position the whole time. So, I mean, that was kind of a good way. But like I said, I know what to do now. And even I've worked with my coaches, and we've worked on different avenues to take when that shit happens again. So
that's good.
But I do. I mean, I like to go out there and I like to put on a show. And if you want to go down and grapple and wrestle around and touch peepees and stuff, then whatever. But, you're all about putting on a show. I mean, a lot of guys, they wonder why they don't make it to the UFC. It's because they're fucking boring fighters. You got to have people that put asses in seats. So, you got to be able to put yourself out there too in order to get a win sometimes. And that feels a lot better when you're actually putting yourself out there to do so.
It's funny you say that, because there was a little controversy over some decisions over this last weekend. And in one of the fights, one of the guys was backpedaling the whole fight, and the other guy was bringing the fight to the guy. And it's questionable. What are the judges looking at? They obviously want to see a fight, and they want to see somebody pushing forward and controlling the fight. But if the guy going backwards, if he's pop shotting and he's getting some shots in, is he doing enough to win with that? It's a tough balance, because you're looking at it and you're like, well, the guy going backwards is definitely doing more damage, but the guy pressuring is controlling more of the fight. So it's like, I mean, how do you score it,
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, because there's points either way, but again, it just depends on your judges too. But I mean, your crowd, everybody has a thing. I mean, dude, there's been people that'll sit there and corners that'll, start talking shit just to where the judges can hear them, just to try to sway the judges around.
Yeah.
And
yep. Yep.
I mean, it happens all the time, man.
This card that you're on in Iowa is actually a pretty stacked card. They got 3 amateur title fights. They got a 175 catchweight title fight. They got a bantamweight title fight, another catchweight title fight, and then they have 5 pro fights with a championship featherweight fight, and then you and Zack are the main event. That's a damn good card.
Yep. No, man, dude, Mike Estes, dude, he's with North Iowa Fights, man. He's went above and beyond on this one. He actually fought for Bellator, so he's one of them fighters that have come out and then started doing their own thing. And I think this is his 11th show, I believe. But from my understanding, man, this is the first MMA bouts that you can actually do legal sports betting on and all that. So,
that's
and actually,
cool.
I'll get a certain percentage of the pay-per-view because there'll be a link with my certain thing that'll tell them. That way I'll get a percentage of the pay-per-views that people purchase, from me using my link, which is good because I'm not obviously from there. I've been up through that area, but never stayed there. But I'm really excited to actually get in there into Mason City and kind of put on a show for the people, man. I love smaller towns. I love, the good venues and stuff and all that. So
do you have that link?
do I have what?
Do you have that link?
You have
that
the
people
link.
Can do it.
Yeah, some Jeffrey Dutcher guy just said the judges are horrible. How would he know? Do you have the link? Do you have the link for your?
Funny.
You have the link for your fight?
Fought, has he?
Yeah, he has actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
I will have all that information, man. And if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or anything else, man, I will I'll definitely be posting all that shit. For me, you know what I mean, as far as the links, to support me and everything else. I mean, I met a lot of people across the United States, man, and I know there's a lot of people down here in Texas and Iowa and Indiana and Kentucky, everywhere else, all the way across the United States I've worked that have actually tuned in to a lot of my last few fights. So it's really cool.
Yeah, make sure we get the link, man.
Have that.
Yeah, we'll post it in the group and all that. Make sure get people to know where they can go to watch it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Jarome, do you have any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, good ones.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I mean, very few actually. So we're, obviously my coach is Shane Stoneman with Stoneman Boxing. Like I said, if you guys ever have a chance to work with him around Utah, definitely give him a shot. You won't be dissatisfied, that's for sure. And then Jason Merlick with 4-7 Jiu-Jitsu. It's a combat jiu-jitsu, so it's what is actually utilized in life, man. It's you're attacking, you're doing other things, so that's why I really like it. Very knowledgeable man. Death or Glory Tattoo. They're there in Provo of 156 West and 500 South. They also just opened up a new one in Orem, so y'all go check them out, man. Ernest Dick and his crew, man. They're legit. But other than that, man, sign guys, they always make the kick-ass banners. This fight I'll actually be rolling up with no banner. Sponsorship wise, man, I'm kind of starting fresh. So we're just gonna put it that way. I'm gonna start putting together some stuff, and looking for some big sponsors. If I'm gonna be fighting across the U.S., I want big sponsors. And I also want to pick up some smaller ones that are local to the area that I'm fighting in. So, but yeah, I'll just if anybody knows anybody that's looking to get their name out there, for the next few fights, like I said, I got a good little run left in me, and we're gonna make it. And so I got a good backing, good system. On this fight, all I'm gonna have, Stoneman and my girl, man. We're all flying out to Iowa. We're gonna go out there and get the win and bring it on back. So
love it.
I like it.
Love it.
I like it.
Pretty cool, man. But
we will see you Saturday night, man. I'll be watching from my phone while I'm watching Zack's fight, and I got like 3 other fights I got to watch. So I'll have to bring a battery.
Well, the good
back
thing is, good thing is they're in separate time zones, so should be able to catch them both.
That's true.
Be good.
That will be good. That will be very good. All right, Jarome, we'll let you get out of here, man. Thanks for dropping in and
Yep. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. Good luck, Zack. Dude,
hey, thank you.
Kick ass, man.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Remember that.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.